Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome
to the Talking Disney podcast,
where imagination leads the way, memories are waiting to be made, and every moment is just the beginning of a great big story. Join us as we discuss parks, films, history, and magic, one chat at a time. Here are your hosts, Jason, Cody, and James.
And welcome to episode 210 of the Talking Disney podcast. I'm your host, Jason, and I'm here once again with my co-host, Cody and James. What's going on, guys?
Not much was going on.
Hey.
Let's kaboom.
Yes, I, Canada.
All right. Yeah, James is talking about Toy Story 4, which we'll be talking about in a little while.
That's the topic for the night, right?
That is the main topic, Toy Story 4, which is, Cody mentioned it too when I mentioned it. It's kind of timely with Toy Story 5 coming out in less than 2 weeks.
Less than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, new song dropped today by Taylor Swift, right?
Time wasted.
I actually listened to it last night.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, they announced it was going to be
at
out Friday, so
midnight.
Yeah, it was. What time did I on Apple? Because I don't have Apple Music, but I did the month free, and then it let me listen to it.
Just to listen to the Taylor Swift song. I'm proud of you that you.
I had
the length you went through.
I had
to listen to this song.
I had to click a button and download Apple Pay or Apple Music.
So let's hear your thoughts on it,
But you
Jason. What did you think of the song?
What
did you think of the song?
Position.
I could have boycotted it, but I'm gonna watch the movie, so I did it for the podcast. I sacrificed.
I think watching the movie is one thing. You'd have to abstain from the whole movie if you were really.
I sacrificed 3 minutes of my life to listen to the music. I think it was about a 3-minute song. So
you're going to add to the single most listens in a single day. You're going to be a part of that. Congratulations.
I could be. Have they announced that yet, or
no? It hasn't been a full 24 hours.
They were saying
it
could break that record. What was the last one? What was the
2 minutes and 58 seconds.
Oh, close. There was something it mentioned on an article that I read that it was likely going to top whatever the most listened to.
What the last one was?
Single
was it her
release.
or was it somebody else?
No, it was somebody else.
I listened to it probably a good 40 times today. No lie.
No
lie. I just kept repeating because I loved it, but I'm waiting to hear Jason's thoughts.
Want to do the two-step.
Yeah. Well, do it, Cody. Do it right now, Cody.
Get my cowboy hat and, yeehaw.
First, I'm trying to find that article. I saw first 24 hours, Apple Music. It says it does not track first day streams, but I could have swore I saw something.
Spotify, maybe?
Maybe.
Taylor's single, I Knew It, I Knew You, has garnered over 8.55 million streams on platforms like Spotify.
Okay.
James is responsible for 0.5 million of those.
Maybe it was Taylor Swift, because it says Fate of Ophelia, the opening track to Taylor Swift's 12th original album, logged
a good song.
30 million in streams in the first 24 hours. So I don't think it's going to beat that.
I don't know.
30 million? What'd you say it's at now? 8?
8.55, but
the day's
night's still
over.
Young. Just start playing it right now in the back.
I mean, I get on TikTok and it's all over the place on TikTok already, and Instagram and Facebook. So I mean, I don't know if it'll break that record, but I think it'll probably hold the highest record for a Toy Story original song. Outside of You've Got a Friend in Me, because that's been around for 30 years. But...
Right.
So what'd you think of it, Jason?
Be honest.
Close. I like that it sounded more country than pop.
Okay.
That I liked. It's got some good lyrics. I'm anxious to see where in the movie it's going to be played and what's going to be happening on the screen. It's not a sad song.
It's not. I thought it would be, but it's not.
But depending on what they put it with, it could be an emotional song. Depending on what's going on the screen while it's playing. I
have theories on that.
Okay, I'll let you. See, this said record-breaking debut within his first 24 hours. The song broke the record for most streamed country song in a single day by a female artist who's named Taylor in Spotify history. So, there's a music video.
The song's okay then, huh? Is there a music video for it?
It says there's a music video coming. A music video featuring. Oh, it says a music video featuring footage of Jessie from Toy Story franchise is available on platforms like Spotify and Apple Music. I mean, so I haven't seen it. So,
I mean, I don't know. I would assume that it's something very heavily to do with Jessie, since Jessie was so heavily featured on her website. It's Jessie that's on the cover of the album. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I'm sure it's very heavily involving Jessie.
Yeah,
my favorite character, Kayla's favorite character.
Maybe this will bring Jessie full circle, and you'll appreciate Jessie as a character after
he
this.
won't. It's still
probably
Jessie.
not, but I love the song still.
Yeah,
I think that there might be a reunion between Jessie and her previous owner, Emily, and I think that this song might play when they're reunited, because we've seen in the trailer like I don't know if it's a flashback or if it's a recreation, like a current timeline version of, Jessie being twirled around by her owner, Emily, or, something like that were being shown in the trailer. So I think it might be being played during that sequence, but this is a happier version of it because they're being reunited. It's not trying to set us up for the feelings Jessie felt in Toy Story 2 about being abandoned, which is what that scene represented in Toy Story 2. So those are my thoughts, but I could be way off base. It could be a credit song for all we know, but
yeah, I don't know if it'll be a credit.
I don't think so. I think
it'll be in the
featured.
Movie. There'll be something with Jessie.
I think I've seen that.
I've seen Cody's theory floated around as the most
good theory
out of all of them. So
I mean, Taylor did say that she saw kind of an advanced screening of the song and went home and immediately wrote this song, right? So,
right.
Yeah.
And
then they showed
screening of the movie. I mean,
I had seen that Pixar executives, have already had other test screenings since Taylor's written this song, and they had to create like a fake version of the movie that didn't have this song in it when they've shown it to press and other media people to conceal that this song and Taylor's involvement until, I guess, the actual announcement that happened this week. So
yeah, one of the reasons I don't think it's a end credit song is I think an end credit song would be more of a general song about everybody, not just about Jessie.
And yet in Toy Story 4, you've got a credit song that goes, "I'm a lonesome cowboy."
But that dealt with
pretty dominantly Woody.
Wow, that was a great Chris Stapleton.
That goes along with the story.
And I think Toy Story 5, Tim Allen said that Toy Story 5 is very Jessie focused.
Yeah, but it's toys against technology. It's not. Yes, she may be the leader. She's now the leader of the toys because obviously we know Buzz and Woody come back, so they're not there. She's like,
well, Buzz is still there, presumably.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he is.
It's just Woody that comes back because Jessie reaches out to him.
Yeah. So, we'll see. We got 2 weeks to wait.
Should we talk about Toy Story 4 before we talk about Toy Story 5?
Probably. That's really all the news we have about Toy Story 5. It's still coming out in 2 weeks.
The song is fantastic.
I like the song.
Yeah,
I think it's...
I don't like the song. I love the song.
Yeah, no, it's good.
It's a great song.
I tried to buy the record because they came out with a record.
Did they?
Not just the CDs, but it was a 24-hour
I haven't seen it on
release,
vinyl.
And it was gone like within minutes.
Yeah. Well, I guess I didn't get on them quick enough to see the vinyl.
And they're not even on the here. I've got a picture. I'll send you what the vinyls looked like. But I wasn't able to snag one, but I tried.
Just like 45s, like just the single.
It was just the single. It was a 10-inch. It was a 10-inch vinyl.
I would have loved that.
And there was 2 versions here. I'm sending it in the group chat now. And so, I mean, you'll see what it looks like. But I tried to get them today, and I was unsuccessful.
See, I didn't even see those yesterday. Where were those?
On our website.
TaylorSwift.com?
Yeah, but it started yesterday. I thought it started today. It started yesterday at like 2:00 in the afternoon, which would have been 1:00 your time, James, and it ran for 24 hours while supplies last. But from everything I've said online, they were gone within minutes. So if you weren't like on top of it right when you dropped, you didn't get one. And then even still, so I don't know. I wonder if maybe it'll get released later, in some other format. But
so did they release the CDs the day before that then?
It was at least a day or two before that, yeah.
I did not realize that.
The sales weren't happening conclusively or simultaneously. So it was after your CD sale, and I hesitated buying the CDs because it's just like I just don't use CDs anymore. Like I kind of wanted it just because it was A, Disney or Pixar, and B, Taylor Swift, and I showed it to Lucy, and I was like, hey, they're only like $4 a pop. That's not that bad. And Lucy says, I kind of wish it was a vinyl, and I was like, yeah, I kind of do too. And then I saw this, and I was like, oh dang, it's a vinyl.
Yeah, when I was seeing the CDs, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, oh, I want the vinyls. And I was looking around. I was like, well, I guess they don't have it as vinyl. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and get the CDs because they're not offering it on vinyl. I didn't even think to check back the next day. So, I mean, hey, I can go on eBay. It looks like I get both of them for $199 right now.
Do it.
I mean, so that's only a 100% markup. because buying, well, no, I'm sorry, that's a 200% markup. They were $25 a piece, so if you bought two of them, it would have cost you $50.
So that's actually not too bad. 4 times the amount.
Sounds like some Disneyland sippers or popcorn buckets lately.
Yep. Cool.
I mean, considering what they could be going for, I mean, I probably wouldn't pay it myself because it just supports people buying it just to resell it. And I don't think that that's cool to the people that just want to have them.
Yep.
But I don't think that that's a terrible price, all things considered.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
All right.
Well, set on the vinyl.
Excited for the movie, though.
Yeah, 2 weeks, yeah.
Yes.
It'll be
3 weeks for me because I'm not going to go see it opening weekend.
We'll see how much it inflates Jason's box office totals. Will the Swifties show up for Toy Story 5?
I don't think enough to influence it that much. I think most of the people that are considered Swifties are probably also Disney fans or Pixar fans, and we're likely going to see it anyways.
You think those two lines intersect, huh?
I don't see why it wouldn't with the demographics of who watches Disney movies and the demographics of who watches or listens to Taylor Swift.
So you're saying you are a Swiftie?
No, no, not at all.
I don't see why those two lines wouldn't intersect for you per your own reasoning.
There's not going to be anybody who. Yeah, they just don't intersect for me. I'm just not a fan of Taylor Swift. She was okay when she first came out, and it's weird because none of my girls are.
She's been getting better all along.
None of my girls are fans of Taylor Swift either. That's kind of you'd think they would be, but
I mean, I'd hate to call you. I'd hate to say that you didn't raise them right, but
I did raise them. I raised them perfect.
Is in the pudding.
No, I raised them perfect. So. And they probably have their own reasons. I don't know why.
Somebody wise once said, haters gonna hate.
No, Taylor Swift said that, not somebody wise.
I believe what I said was true.
Yeah.
I'm with Cody on this one for sure.
And somebody once wise said telling the truth isn't hate. So... But that was me.
I have no idea who said that.
Yeah, that was me. So, all right.
That was you?
We talked about 10 minutes longer about Taylor Swift than we needed to. So the rest of the episode is going to be a Taylor Swift free zone. No, I'm just kidding. We're just gonna stick with the movies since we started there. Disney-Pixar's Hopper. If you haven't seen that, it's now out on Disney Plus. James, you can go see it now.
Yep.
Yeah, because you didn't go to the theater, right?
I did not. Okay. No. And when I was signing in to watch Toy Story 4 earlier today, I saw it on there, and I was like, "Oh, maybe I'll watch this." And then, work happened.
There you go.
He'll watch it when he's forced to in, however many movies from now when we have to review it.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. And then I'll let James talk about the next topic.
Last week, had the opportunity, I think I mentioned this in one of the previous episodes, that we had plans to go see The Mandalorian and Grogu. Jeff, of course, was out of town during Memorial Day weekend when the movie was released, which was good for me because then we didn't have to contribute to the opening numbers. So it worked out perfectly. But we did end up going to see it last week. So it was a good movie.
I did update our standings, and I added $40 to the total for you and Jeff going to see it. So we're good. So it's $163 million. And $40. Yeah.
Well, shoot, you should add in the price of the freaking concessions. You could put another $67 on there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Holy cow, man.
What does a movie ticket cost for you guys now in Vegas?
You know what? That's a great question. I honestly don't know.
James just swipes his card. He doesn't look at what it costs.
Well, I look at it, but I just kind of go, "Oh crap, that sucks." Let me see. What did it cost? It cost, how much is that per person? $18 a person.
You weren't far off with your 40, Jason.
Yeah, not
plus a service charge, of course,
because you did it online. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you go to Aliante or Cannery?
We had to go to Cannery. Aliante is great because of how close it is. Proximity is fantastic, but they don't have reclining seats.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why they haven't refurbished that place and put some reclining seats in there because it's just.
Are they the old school seats? Just the.
Yeah, they're just regular seats. I mean, I think they finally made it to where you can do, like, you can buy reserve seats.
Right.
Like you can say I'm sitting in this particular seat and purchase that seat, but they don't recline. So the seats at Cannery are just far superior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think the only person I asked all my kids if they wanted to go, and none of them wanted to go see it. So Calvin, I assumed would want to go see it, and he texted me today. He's like, "Hey, when does the new Mandalorian movie come out?" I was like, "It came out the weekend before you or after you left for Japan." So, so we might go see it tomorrow night after he gets off work.
Nice.
So, because nobody else wanted to see it.
So I was the only one out of the three of us that went and saw it. You guys are slacking big time.
I haven't been so busy that by the time the weekend comes around and me having to run Maddie around all the time for sports, I just don't want to do anything. And then the last couple weekends, I was trying to finish up the bathroom, and so I realized
Did you finish it?
It's finished. Yeah. The only thing I got to go buy a couple new light switches because they've got the old, like the yellowish tannish color, and with the new paint, they don't really match. So I got to go grab some white ones. So
what color did you paint it?
It's the name of the paint is Accessible Beige.
Accessible Beige.
That's what the title is.
Beige.
Yeah. We went through I ordered 6 different samples to try on the wall, and none of them looked right. It's hard to match a color because we have like the tile and the marble countertop is kind of a weirdish color. It's got a lot of browns and yellows in it, and not a lot of things go with it. So,
Accessible Beige.
Accessible
Sounds
Beige.
like a winner.
Where'd you buy your paint?
Sherwin-Williams.
Sherwin-Williams. I think at Home Depot that color is called ADA beige.
It was called what?
I said ADA beige.
Oh. I thought you said 88 beige.
Funny.
I was like, okay, we went to Home Depot and Lowe's and we didn't see 88 beige.
the 808 beige. It's from Hawaii.
So yeah, that's finally done, and then this weekend I'm cleaning out the garage. So I'm by the time I get done doing a lot of crap, I'm like, I don't want to go anywhere. I just want to sit on my couch.
Doing all that crap then.
I know. It's stuff I got to do though. So
you don't have to clean out the garage.
I do. It was we had a Mount Fuji of cardboard out there, and it was just a mess. So I had to clean it. Then I got to mow the lawn.
Fuji of cardboard.
Yeah. I was trying to think of a mountain.
And you got to mow the lawn. What do you even have sons for?
They don't live here. Well, Jordan lives here, but he does that all week. So when I ask him to do it, it's like he runs away.
What?
So, yeah.
That should be like an automatic. He does it all week. So it's like, hey, one more. Just put it into the rotation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't even wait till the weekend. Just take care of it during the week.
Put it on his schedule.
Yeah. I should, but I don't. I think last week or 2 weeks ago, Maddie mowed the lawn. So she doesn't understand that when I say mow the lawn, I mean front and backyard. She just did the backyard and then put it away. I didn't even think about it. And then I looked at the front yard. I was like, well, that one wasn't mowed. So, so that's what I'm doing. But we'll see. Maybe we'll sneak out.
Nice.
All right.
It was good. What'd you think of it, Cody? You liked it, right?
I did like it. I thought it was fun and entertaining. I don't think it necessarily moved the story for the characters, really.
Yeah, not really.
But I thought it was a fun movie.
I really just kind of keep thinking like, why am I watching this as a movie? Why am I not watching this as another season?
So the studio could try to make money. That's why.
Yeah, I guess. But it was good. Good story.
Yeah. I'm not upset by any means.
Yeah.
I did have something I wanted to bring up, but I can't find the screenshot now. Somebody had posted, oh, here it is. I found it. Release schedule of Disney movies for next year. And we may not be able to choose 3 each. Obviously, there may be some more announced, but so far the only ones that I've seen are Ice Age Boiling Point, which is a 20th century movie, Gato, Star Wars Starfighter, from Lucasfilms, Bluey the movie, this Simpsons movie 2, Frozen 3, and Avengers Secret Wars. And then
I call that one.
You call that one? And then the 20th Century Planet of the Apes New Kingdom. So 1, 2, I think that's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's only 8 so far. So hopefully they
Did you say Star Wars Starfighter?
That's what this is on this list. Is that not the name of it?
I don't know. I was just looking it up because I would imagine if it's next year, it might already be on IMDb. And I see Star Wars Starfighter, but it's a game.
Oh, this is Lucasfilm. I didn't verify him. I screenshotted it from some Disney.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it's got
Ryan Gosling and Amy Adams. Really?
Interesting.
Yeah.
I hate it already.
Big fan. You don't like Amy Adams?
No, I was just joking.
Okay.
It's just not the normal, not what I would expect. Like the usual
I'm
cast.
an Amy Adams fan.
What about Ryan Gosling?
He's okay.
Did either one of you see Project Hail Mary that came out, I think, in March of this year?
No.
That was actually a really good movie.
I've heard really good things about that movie, actually.
Yeah. Lucy and I went and saw it, and we really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I've heard really good things. I want to go see it.
All right.
I don't know. Ryan Gosling is just kind of I don't know. Just kind of strikes me as a little bit of a whiner, you know? Like, he's okay.
Now, I can tell you, Ryan Gosling's the one who did the SNL skit about Beavis and Butthead, right?
That was
hilarious.
That was funny. Yes.
The first time I thought it, I actually thought I was gonna piss my pants because I was just laughing so hard. Both.
Hilarious.
I don't know who the other guy is. I can't recall his name. But that was one of the funniest ones that I've seen recently. I think he might be in some, and I don't know her name, but where they get abducted by aliens, and then they're sitting in a room with like FBI agents, and they're telling the story of how they got abducted. After this, I'll show you a couple, but I think that might be one of those. Might have Ryan Gosling in it. So, All right, well, let's move on. Disney parks. I came across this article. Why won't it open now?
Did you click on it?
Yeah, I'm clicking on it now.
Did you hyperlink it correctly? Because I struggled with that last week.
It looks
that James so lovingly pointed out.
It looks like it's hyperlinked correctly. So I just copied it and I'll paste it. So Halloween and fall celebrations at Disneyland 2026. And that's what I'm wearing this shirt in honor of. I don't know if you can see it. It's my Disneyland Halloween shirt from last year. Marsha took a look at some of the merchandise and saw all kinds of stuff she wanted, and she's bummed because we're not going to be there this year for the Halloween season. So Halloween time runs at Disneyland Resort from August 21st through October 31st, 2026. Plaza de la Familia at Disney California Adventure Park will be from August 21st through November 2nd. And
it's literally 1/4 of the whole year
is dedicated.
3 months.
Yeah, that is crazy. Oogie Boogie Bash, a Disney Halloween party, is going on select nights starting August 18th, so before the Halloween season starts, and running through October 31st. So we've mentioned it before, or Cody's mentioned it before. This is one of Cody's favorite times at the park, and there is a lot of it to go to. Like I said, almost 3 months. I think it starts earlier and earlier every year. Although I think this year it's about the same time frame.
Mm-hmm.
And I've mentioned before, I think they should wait until September, but
after Labor Day.
After Labor Day, perfect. So character outfits, Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, and all their friends will arrive in Town Square with new attire just for the season, featuring Harlequin motifs, frilled collars and cuffs, and swirling confection details and hues of orange, yellow, and black. And their costumes actually do look pretty cool. If you go to the Disney Parks blog, you can see it. Before I get too far, they did also announce that Paint the Night Parade and Wondrous Journeys in Disneyland is going to be extended. I think it was supposed to end August 9th. They're extending it till the 20th of August. So once the 20th comes in, those two are going to go away for a while. And then World of Color 1 will return to Disney California Adventure Park for a limited time on August 10th through the Halloween season.
August 10th. I think I'm going to be in Disneyland on that day.
Are you? Oh, yep. Yeah. That's the weekend before
D23.
Yeah.
Brianna's going to be in Vegas, and we're thinking about driving down there for Saturday and Sunday. Her birthday's on Tuesday, so we're maybe going to do a character breakfast in Disneyland for her birthday, and then get her to the airport.
Nice.
I think I'm just staying down there the whole week. And I might just go ahead, if I do that, and get the baseball tickets Wednesday night for D23 night.
Can they spare you at your work?
Probably not, but
well, I'll probably have to work like every weekend before,
leading up to it.
Like all 48 hours of the weekend.
Yeah.
Leading up to it. And then I'll probably have to be doing work remotely as well.
Totally worth it.
Yep.
All right, make your way for a very special guy as Jack Skellington returns to the Haunted Mansion, transforming the eerie estate into Haunted Mansion Holiday. And I think they should have the Sally and Jack photo op back. I didn't see anything mentioned about it, but so Haunted Mansion Holiday stays there for what, 5 months, 6 months? Because it stays through the Christmas season.
Yeah, it stays through to the middle of January.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Pretty much. So half the year is normal, half the year is Haunted Mansion holiday. Let's see. The iconic giant Mickey Mouse pumpkin is back at the entrance to Disneyland, right there in the what is that called? Town Square. Let's see. Halloween Screams Nighttime Spectacular. Each evening, Maleficent, Ursula, and other favorite friends cackle in the sky to a medley of music. Plus, on select nights, watch as fireworks possess the sky. And for anybody looking for an extra experience, Disney's Happiest Haunts guided tour is back. I've taken that one once or twice, maybe twice. It's a cool one.
Yep.
At DCA, Carthay Circle turns into a big, I don't know what you would call it, big screen. And there's things that are played on it during the night. One
Bats
thing
flying around.
Yeah. Cars Land becomes fabulous radiator screens with Mater's Graveyard Jamboree and Luigi's Honkin' Halloween.
Oh, yeah. Honkin' Halloween.
Yeah.
Halloween. Haul.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
I do think
Honkin' Halloween.
The decorations that they do for whether it be Halloween or Christmas in Cars Land are always really good.
Yeah.
I wish all the lands had that kind of detailed holiday decorations.
Yep. Over at Storytellers, there's going to be a new breakfast and brunch. Let's see. Disney's Grand Californian will host Mickey's Autumn Adventures for breakfast and brunch, and Clarabelle's Enchanted Halloween dinner in the evenings. At the Disneyland Hotel, Goofy's Kitchen celebrates Halloween. I think the ones at Storytellers for the holidays are cool. We did the one last year for Halloween.
I was so bummed that I didn't get to go to that one last year.
That was a very cool one. And this one, Clarabelle's Enchanted Halloween, should be cool too. So
compared to last year, it's pretty stupid, I'd say.
Okay.
It's just my 2 cents. Nothing against Clarabelle, because I love Clarabelle. Love the ice cream she puts out.
Yeah. Oogie Boogie's coming back, like I mentioned. August 18th through the 31st. I had a note on when tickets go on sale.
For Oogie Boogie?
Yeah.
June 16th for Inspire key holders.
There you go. And then for the rest of the peasants?
I believe the next day.
Okay.
I believe June 17th. I believe. I'm not sure. You going to Oogie Boogie this year?
No, we can't. I don't think. We'll see.
Cody?
We'll see. Marsha kind of looked at me and winked her eyes.
Not so scary Halloween party.
That's right.
There is
Magic Kingdom.
I
bought my tickets for that.
Nice.
So it's official.
There is a D23 Oogie Boogie night. I think it's September 23rd.
Yes. Is it really?
Yeah.
Yep. I saw that as well.
So it's only for D23 Gold members. So if we were going, that might be a night we could possibly go.
September 23rd?
Yep. Pretty sure that was the date. Because I thought that's
Wednesday?
right. That's right by Marsha's birthday.
Probably. Yeah, I'm not surprised it'd be a Wednesday.
Ugh.
He's like,
that's stupid.
No way your boss will approve that one.
Yeah.
No, he's a jerk.
Yeah. Oh, I've got it here. Inspire Magic Key Holders June 16th. All other Magic Key Holders June 17th. General Public June 18th.
There we go.
Oh, no, it's not 23rd. Sorry. It's Sunday, September 27th.
Okay.
Does that work out better for you?
Probably not.
No.
Will be a special Oogie Boogie badge reserved only for D23 members. Okay, I thought it was gold members, but it's everybody.
So it's for all D23 members. So it's really not really all that special.
Right.
Hey, that's a couple days before your mom's birthday, Cody.
Considering everybody at the D23 Expo, unless somebody else bought their tickets for them, are also D23 members, that's a lot of people that could be at this event.
Yeah.
Yes.
And a lot of them live in Southern California or are willing to travel, 4 or 5 hours to get to it. So,
right. But that's the only date in September that's on a Sunday. I don't know if there's any other Sundays, but typically they're it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Monday. But that one's on a Sunday night. So, so I don't know.
Interesting.
If we were to go, I don't know, that we might go to that one, but
so you're going.
It's totally up to Marsha. If she comes to me and says let's go, then we'll go. But if she doesn't, then
you're going.
We'll just because we went we went to last year's too. And I'm kind of bummed that this year they're not having the Frightfully Fun whatever Halloween parade. They're not going to have it this year.
Got Madame Leota's swinging wake or whatever they're calling it.
Yeah. So it's going to be different. That sounds cool, but it's not going to be the same as the parade. And obviously
is it not a full parade. Is it just a cavalcade?
It's a cavalcade.
I mean, they designed floats and stuff that looked pretty cool.
Yeah, but I don't know where they're coming out of where they're staying at. Obviously, the building of the Coco ride is interrupting the parade because that's where the parade would come out. It was right there. So with all the construction going on, I don't know if they can't have the parade come out there anymore or what they're going to do. So the Headless Horseman won't be... I think
that gate is still accessible on the back side.
I saw a picture the other day that looked like there was a wall completely across it now.
Oh, is there?
Like a construction wall. So...
then is it coming out of where they would park the red car trolley next to the Avengers building?
I don't know, because they got construction going over there too, don't they?
Yep.
With the new ride.
Yeah, that's all. It's all walled off over there too.
I don't know. It did say the Headless Horseman will be making a few rounds during the night because he used to be the one to kick off the parade, and that was so cool.
Well, maybe you should just go to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party and do just their parade, which is supposedly way better than the one at Oogie Boogie.
I should.
What day are you going?
September 4th. It's a Friday. Come on down.
So
maybe so.
Tempted.
Plane tickets are. Yeah.
Ooh.
Just fly out, fly back the next day.
Oh, you can't come just for that. You can fly out Sunday.
That's true.
Spend Saturday in Disney World.
No, this ain't bad. I mean, it's one park, 1 day, 1 park ticket. So in September of 2026, dates with 1 day, 1 park tickets for only $104 are the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th of September. So we could do 3 days for $300. And then when is the Oogie Boogie around that time?
Jason's figuring it out.
I'm trying. Maybe it's something I'll look at later. So
I'm gonna go have a talk with Marcia.
Which would be $600 though, right? Because you got to double it per person.
Right. Yeah. Because normally we use
an annual pass.
Nah. Because we won't be able to use it enough next year. I can't find the date, so I'll look at it later. So yeah, Halloween's coming. It's coming fast. We'll get through 4th of July, the new Soarin', which I'm kind of bummed I won't get to ride that because me and Calvin looked at Disneyland ticket prices for that Sunday after because the day we're not going to the convention, $264. I just can't spend that much to get in for 1 day.
Sure you can. It's easy. You want me to show you how? Give me your credit card number. I'll show you.
Yeah. So
it's a piece of cake.
So we're going to start.
I looked at that as well before I made the final decision on how many days of the expo I'm doing and, when I'm flying in and when I'm flying out. And it was just like, man, I can't justify that for just 1 day.
Right. So we'll see.
We're not all made out of money like James.
Yeah.
Let's see. And what was the last thing? Do I even want to bring up the last thing? Did you want to talk about the last thing, Cody? Because you said you looked at it too.
I did look at it, but I don't have it open, so I don't know what the last thing was.
It was the Disney Celebrates America ramps up with phenomenal lineup of experiences.
Oh,
it's from the Walt
you
Disney
can talk
Company.
about it. I mean, I had seen that announced, but I didn't read into it too much because I feel like I just keep seeing that tagline over and over again, and I'm like, what exactly are they trying to say is new with this? So
yeah, let me pull it up here. Where'd it go? Oh, Disney Celebrates. Yeah, I don't know. I wrote it down, but there wasn't a lot. As the nation marks its 250th anniversary, Disney Celebrates America is our way of honoring the historic milestone by celebrating people, places, and shared moments that define who we are, said Ken Potrock, president of Major Events and Integration. Check it out. Go to the Walt Disney Company website. I guess there is a Disney Celebrates America 250 years. It's a 24-hour nonstop live event that is taking place July 4th. on ABC, Disney Plus, Hulu, ESPN, National Geographic, FX, and Freeform. I don't know if they're all going to be on there or if it's going to be on every one of those stations, but it's a one-of-a-kind live celebration with must-see performances by iconic artists and musical acts spanning multiple genres in collaboration with Nashville Convention and Visitors Corp and ITV American Nashville. Hundreds and of thousands are expected to gather in person in the heart of downtown Nashville for this milestone event, which will also feature one of the largest fireworks and drone shows in the United States, to a live score by the Grammy Award-winning Nashville Symphony. Countdown to America's 250 reporting features rare access inside the Statue of Liberty with once-in-a-lifetime tribute produced in close partnership with the Consulate General of France in New York. GMA's 50 States in 50 Weeks, America the Beautiful, a culmination of the showcase series. I guess on Good Morning America, they've been going across the country, going to every state. There's going to be a look at the U.S. military service members, veterans, and their families who helped defend their country. I didn't get a call for that one, so unfortunately,
you're not serving anymore. Well, but it said veterans.
It said veterans, so yeah. There's going to be coast-to-coast celebrations at Walt Disney World Resort and Disneyland Resort, with Soarin' Across America already open at Epcot, and the one at Disneyland debuting July 2nd. It's a reimagined flight experience. We've talked about it. That takes you on a journey across the U.S., which I think is going to be very cool. So yeah, it's just honoring veterans. Yeah, check it out. Walt Disney Company website. You can check out the whole article. But just like a lot of people, Disney celebrating the 250th anniversary of the United States.
Yeah,
the biggest celebration since 1976 when it was the 200th anniversary.
Ooh,
I was 2 years old.
I was
So-
gonna
50
say,
years. 50
does
years.
anybody know? Did they do much for it? The
Disney
200?
had a very, if you Google do a Google search, they had a cool 4th of July parade.
Okay.
And I want to say back then it was like just that one day. They had a special parade. And obviously Disneyland back in 1976 was a little different than Disneyland in 2026 with, the people who, I guess the people who were there that day. It looked like there was a lot of people there that day, but it wasn't a different vibe than it is today. But they did something. I don't know if it lasted more than one day, but the parade looked kind of cool. They had, red, white, and blue bunting up all over the place. And was that the same year that Winnie the Pooh was running for president? Was that 1976?
I have no idea.
They had some rallies for Pooh for president, and they passed out buttons with his picture on it. So I don't know if that was the same year or not, but I just thought of it.
That's the year Elena was born.
1976.
Yep,
Yeah.
she's going to be 50 this year. Holy cow!
What does that make you?
Older. Makes me 53 this year.
Are you going to be really 53?
Yes.
Yeah, I just turned 52.
Disneyland
I find people my
celebrating-
own age to socialize with.
I know. What's up with that?
Disneyland celebrated the Winnie the Pooh for President campaign in election years 1972 and 1976.
Well, there you go. He lost, but he was running.
What's one thing that Kanye West and Winnie the Pooh have in common?
What's that?
They both didn't win the presidency.
True. All right. Well, that's all the news I got.
Oh, it said Eeyore was his campaign manager. That was
Oh,
the
that's
problem
why.
right
I was going to
there.
say that's why.
He should have chosen
One
Piglet.
heartbeat away from the presidency, and it's like,
Vote for Pooh. He's the best.
All right. That's funny. All right, that's all the news I got. Slow news week, kind of. So
Yeah, compared to
the
last couple
episodes
of
ago,
weeks.
or
Yeah.
the last couple
Yeah.
episodes, holy cow.
All right.
Holy cow.
that just means we get to move on to our main topic a little quicker.
Oh, yeah.
talking about Taylor Swift again?
Yes.
No. Ho, ho.
No. Toy Story 4, not Taylor Swift. Different TS.
Yeah, there's only one TS. She has a trademark.
Toy Story. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, there's some things where people try to trademark that are crazy. Like Disney. So, what movie was I watching, or what was I doing some research on? Oh, we just talked about the movie Coco. And originally it was going to be called like Dio or Dia de los Muertos or something. They tried to trademark that. Like, you can't trademark. That's just
craziness.
Yeah. What did Paris Hilton try to trademark? That's hot. Come on. So, all right. On to our movie. If you've been with us for a while, you know we've been going through the Pixar animation library from beginning with Toy Story and watching them all, talking about it, and sharing our ratings. We did it with the Disney animation feature films a couple years ago, and we decided it was Pixar's turn. We are more than halfway through, right? Wow. Toy Story is what? 20? Is it 20?
21.
And it kind of is. We talked about it earlier with the Taylor Swift news. It's kind of a coincidence. We're on Toy Story 4 now, and Toy Story 5 is coming out in 2 weeks. So, if you haven't seen
time that better,
if you haven't seen Toy Story 2, 3, and 4, check them out before you go see 5.
Yes, and watch those. Watch 1 through 4 opening weekend, and then go see 5 the following week.
So I don't get credit for it. Yeah.
We're having a competition here, folks.
That's right. I think we've already determined James is gonna win. So
hey, I've seen one of each of your movies. I need someone to repay the favor when one of my movies rolls around.
I'm going to go watch Dog Stars for sure.
That's probably the one I need the most help on. So I appreciate that.
All right. So a quick down and dirty. Toy Story 4 premiered on June 11th, 2019 at the El Capitan Theater in Los Angeles, California. Generally released on June 21st, 2019. It is the 4th movie in the Toy Story franchise, directed by Joshua Cooley with music by one of my favorites, Mr. Randy Newman. In Toy Story 4, Woody, Buzz, and the rest of Bonnie's toys embark on an unexpected... Oh, spoiler alert if you haven't seen Toy Story 4. Go away, watch Toy Story 4, come back. Because we might get into some of the details in the movie. So
we might,
yeah. Bonnie's toys embark on an unexpected journey when Bonnie creates a new toy named Forky, who struggles to accept his identity as a toy. I do have a Forky shirt. It's just a big Forky. It says, "Why am I here?" Yeah. So as Woody tries to help Forky find his place, he reunites with his old friend Bo Peep, who now lives as an independent lost toy. Along the way, the group faces new challenges, encounters colorful characters, and discovers that a toy's purpose can extend beyond belonging to a child. The adventure ultimately leads Woody to make a life-changing decision about his future, his friendship, and what it truly means to be there for the people he loves. Stars the voices of the usual suspects: Tom Hanks as Woody, Tim Allen as Buzz Lightyear. You got Annie Potts as Bo Peep. Let me go some of the older cast. Joan Cusack is Jessie. Wallace Shawn is Rex. John Ratzenberger is Ham. Blake Clark is Slinky Dog since what was his name? The original Slinky Dog.
Jim
Varner.
Yes.
Yes.
Since he passed away.
That's it.
You got Don Rickles as Mr. Potato Head using archival recordings because he passed away, but they were able to use some old recordings to have his voice in there. Estelle Harris, Miss Potato Head. Carl Weathers, Combat Carl. Then you got some of the new cast that came in. Tony Hale as Forky. You got Keegan Michael Key as Ducky and Jordan Peele as Bunny. Christina Hendricks as Gabby Gabby. Keanu Reeves as Duke Kaboom. Bonnie Hunt as Dolly. Kristen Shaw is Trixie. Let's see, any other new ones? Madeline McGraw is Bonnie. I don't know if she was the same girl from the previous one. I'm not sure. But anyways, Toy Story 4 grossed $434 million in the United States and Canada, $639.8 in other territories for a worldwide total of $1.074 billion. It was the 8th highest grossing film of 2019. The film had a worldwide opening of $224.5 million, which I would love to get out of Toy Story 5.
How much? What is it?
244.5.
Oh, man.
I'd be happy with 250.
Yeah. Put you right in the lead.
For a minute until Avengers comes out, but it would make me feel good for the next 5 months. That 244.5 million was the biggest for an animated film at the time. It crossed the $1 billion mark on August 13th, 2019, becoming the 43rd film, as well as the 4th Pixar film to ever do that. At the 92nd Academy Awards, Toy Story 4 received a nomination for Best Original Song. I Can't Let You Throw Yourself Away by Randy Newman, and it won Best Animated Feature Film. That is the down and dirty on Toy Story 4. Thoughts? First time, James, or no? You've seen it before.
No, I have seen this one before. Yes. Yeah. I have seen this one before. I do enjoy this one. Probably not as much as the others, but it's entertaining. I'll sit and watch it. And it does have some funny parts to it, for sure.
It does. I will, because I think all of us are either thinking of it, have said it at one time, or will say it during this thing. A movie that probably did not need to be made. They could have left it off with Toy Story 3 and it would have been perfect. But they did it anyways. So I went and saw it. But
as I was rewatching it today, I don't remember being as annoyed by Forky as I was today. It was just like, just someone let him get in the trash and just like, let's move on. Let's just move on. Throw him in the trash. Let's go. I mean, come on. Like, really? Forky is a little annoying to me. I'm not so happy to see him in the credits for the next movie as well.
And he's got yeah. Did you like Duke Kaboom?
I love Duke Kaboom. He's funny. Cracks me up.
All right, what you got, Cody? Yeah. Or are you? Did you have any more, James?
Nope, I think that was it.
Yeah,
I was trying to think of some of the quotes from Duke Kaboom, but I think we already covered them. Let's Kaboom and I Canada or whatever.
I
like when he's reminiscing about his kid throwing him away or something. It's like I couldn't make the jump or something. I don't remember.
Well, it was just a funny little sequence. It goes up the ramp and just
yeah.
It's kind of the reality we all have had when you buy something because it looked cool on TV or an ad that you saw or whatever, and then you get it and it's kind of lackluster.
Yeah.
Never performs like the commercial.
No.
Oh, sorry. Cody?
Canada.
So yeah, I mean, as Jason said, I think we've all expressed the sentiment that Toy Story 3 was kind of a perfect conclusion to the Toy Story at the time trilogy, right? Now now it's the Toy Story saga because we've gone past 3, I guess. But, and I think I took that resentment, if you will, into Toy Story 4 when I watched it. Now I was very excited for Toy Story 4 when it came out. I did see this movie in theaters and I remember enjoying it, but I think I was so caught up on the fact of Toy Story 3 was a perfect ending. And I think at the time that prevented me from looking at this movie independently from it just being a successor to Toy Story 3. And yeah, I think some of the stuff in the beginning with Forky is a bit long-winded. And yeah, I think like the first 20-30 minutes of this movie are the weakest part of the movie. I think as the movie progresses, I think the characters get a lot more interesting. You have the introduction or reintroduction of Bo Peep, and you get the introduction of Gabby. And I think once Forky kind of gets over his obsessive need to like find himself in a trash can, then I think the character of Forky gets a lot better.
Carry me.
No. And I think this movie really kind of drives home that Toy Story is, as an overarching theme, has always been centered around Woody. As much as we've gotten backstory on Buzz and we've gotten backstory on Jesse, Toy Story, Woody's the main character.
Yep.
He's the leader of the group.
Yep.
And in this movie, you kind of see him struggling with the fact that he's not really the leader of the group anymore, because he's not the leader of Andy's room and Andy's toys. They're now Bonnie's toys, and Bonnie's room kind of already has a leader, with that being Dolly, right? And you see Woody kind of struggle with the power dynamic in the beginning, and Bonnie's not playing with him as much as some of the other toys and things like that. And I think that this movie really shows a lot of Woody's character and who he believes he is and what his purpose is. And this movie is about Woody finding himself, basically, and redefining what he believes it is to be a toy, or what the purpose of being a toy is. And sitting there watching it, by the time the movie came to an end, and I was like, I can't hate it. I think that it was again, not needed, but the fact that they went ahead and did it anyways, I felt like it was a good story. I felt like it was a worthwhile story to tell.
Yes.
And again,
that's a good story.
Because of the way Toy Story 4 ended, I find myself in a very similar situation going into Toy Story 5 that I had going into Toy Story 4.
Now, I don't learn anything last time, Cody?
Apparently not. It's going to take another 5 years for me to learn this lesson again.
When Toy Story 6 is coming out.
Yeah. It's going to get announced at D23 this year. You watch. I don't think that Toy Story 4 had as strong of an ending as Toy Story 3 did, but I do feel like it was a very strong ending. I was emotional watching it. It did pull at my heartstrings, and it was very convincing. I felt like you could feel Woody being like pulled in two different directions. James.
What?
This is a family show. I'm trying to maintain some composure here.
It used to be.
His desire to be with Bo Peep, where it's not really necessarily framed romantically. I definitely think it's very much into that, and we know the two of them have had a history, and the house that they grew up in with Andy and Molly, Andy's sister, being their toys and such. But and then I think more so than his just need to be there for Bonnie, I think it's more the friends he's leaving behind. And I don't like that Toy Story 2 was so focused on like getting the gang together, especially like the Woody Roundup crew, minus Stinky Pete, because he's kind of a jerk, but it seemed so important at one time, and now it's just kind of like, we've hung out enough. I'm going to go hang out with Bo Peep now. So I mean, it's like, I get it. I totally see where it's coming from, and I can understand why Woody made the decision he made. And then it just seems like it seems like he made that decision for him. And as much as like you make your own decisions in life, it doesn't mean you can't be there for your friends in the future. But then Toy Story 5, at least the way the trailers has been made out to be, it's like, oh, as soon as like Jesse comes a calling, Woody's back. Like, did he just abandon Bo Peep, or is it like, I'm gonna go help Jesse for the weekend, babe, I'll be back? Like, what's going on there?
He's a player.
So I mean, not to get too much into Toy Story 5 again, but I enjoyed Toy Story 4 on this rewatch, and I haven't watched it again in years. So it's been a while since I've sat down and watched the whole thing cover to cover, but I liked it more than I remembered liking it. So that's where I'll leave that.
Sounds good.
All right. I think a lot of the things Cody said I agree with. Let's see, let's go through the what I like. The animation is great. I mean, it seems like obviously Pixar, with every movie, the animation should be getting better. Yeah,
and this, the animation
the carnival
in this movie
was great as far as animation goes.
The opening scene was fantastic too, with the rain and it was just like, holy cow, this is amazing.
I mean, it's a story about, purpose. It's a story about change, finding a new path in life with Woody going off with Bo Peep at the end. It's got some funny new characters. Even if Forky does get on your nerves, he still can be funny. Duke Kaboom, obviously we mentioned him. It's a mix of humor, heartfelt moments. And even though we say one of the cons of it is it was kind of unnecessary. I think a lot of fans felt that way, that Toy Story 4 was unnecessary after the ending of Toy Story 3. We didn't need to go that way, or we didn't need to go on, but they did. So I saw it, like I said. Some of the complaints on it, which I don't necessarily agree with or disagree, but a lot of the classic characters didn't get as much screen time.
Yeah, I had that thought as well.
Yeah,
watching it,
because they had to give the new guys some screen time too. It says I wrote down the ensemble cast kind of took a back seat. Woody was front and center for most of it. So,
but even like Buzz and Jesse were more prominent than the rest of the ensemble, but they also took quite a bit of a back seat.
Yeah. So, like I said, beautifully animated. It's a good adventure. I thought it was a good story. I didn't think it was necessary after Toy Story 3, but I think its strengths outweigh its weaknesses. So I think it was a worthwhile movie to watch at the end of the day. And I hope Toy Story 5 is the same. A lot of people have, like Cody said, a lot of people have the same feelings about Toy Story 5 as they did with Toy Story 4. Why? Just end it. But I think since they did 4, they have to do 5, and then they have to do 6 just to make it.
They're gonna have to make it 2 trilogies.
Yeah, 2 trilogies. So, but I'm more excited about Toy Story 5 than I was when Toy Story 4 came out.
Are you?
Yeah.
After hearing this song today, I'm extremely
James is
excited.
Right there with me. I just like it's so going off Toy Story 4 and Toy Story 5 for just a second. It's so relevant to today, like old classic toys versus new technology, and kids not playing with toys anymore, and kids not going outside and having adventures. And I think just the battle between old school toys and new technology, I think is going to be great. So, because if you ask a kid, what do they want for Christmas? Oh, I want an iPhone or iPad or a tablet, or they don't want a Duke Kaboom anymore.
It's like it is in Noel. What does Jimmy want for Christmas? An iPad. What does Timmy want for Christmas? An iPad. Everybody the answer is always an iPad.
And even if you want something else, I want this and this. Oh, and an iPad. So, so I think it'll end up being a great story. I mean, Pixar doesn't, what's the word I'm looking for? Mess up very often with their storytelling. So, I was trying to keep it family friendly.
Yes.
One thing that I was going to say kind of on that note was, again, Toy Story 4 may not have been necessary, but I don't think it was a miss.
No, and a lot of people agree with you. I mean, it made over $1 billion. So,
and I'd be surprised if Toy Story 5 doesn't also make over $1 billion, because it's just a franchise that performs.
Right.
I just hope it waits until week 2 to start gathering some steam.
$1 billion on opening weekend would be awesome. I would just go ahead and claim the trophy.
I don't think any movie's made $1 billion on the first weekend.
No. Like I said, I'll be happy with $250 million. So
now with inflation, we're getting close. But
yeah. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Toy Story 4. I forgot to reach out to my normal people that I reach out for ratings. Oh no, actually, wait, I might have.
Didn't one of your people do it on
TikTok?
Amber did.
Yes.
You want me to read the ones from TikTok?
Yeah, do that while I see if Marsha and Kaylee gave me.
So we got 3 ratings from our TikTok followers. One was from Matt, which I think is going to echo some of what you were saying, Jason. Sorry,
we can start calling him Jesse.
Yeah, I think I'm going to. So Matt gave it a 75, and then his comments were: was it good? Yes. Was it needed? No. So those are Matt's comments. We have someone named Datman Antonio said a solid 89. So thank you, Antonio. We appreciate it. And Amber, who we have not heard a lot from lately. So Amber, it's nice to hear from you again. Hope everything's going well. Amber said, I'd say a 65. So I don't know why Amber hates Toy Story 4 so much, but welcome back to the ratings, and we appreciate it. So 65 for Amber.
We're going to need some context on that one, Amber.
Yep. I think so.
Yeah, if it wasn't so late in Jersey, I'd give her a call. But I think it's 11:30 there, so I don't know if she's still awake.
It's a Friday night.
That's true. That is true.
It'll be great when she moves out to Hawaii because it won't be that late.
It should be. What time is it in Hawaii right now? Let's see. Time
in where? Hawaii.
It's
7:30 there, right?
It's 5:26 p.m.
Oh, okay.
So they're 4 hours behind me and you, Cody, and then 3 behind.
Is that right?
Yeah. It says it's Friday, June 5th, 5:26 p.m.
What? 3 hours? Okay. I believe you.
Because Google confirmed?
Yep. I was going to say, as far as Amber's concerned, 65, that's the same rating she gave to A Bug's Life and also to Cars 2. So,
okay.
I think
it's definitely
Toy Story 4
on the bottom of her list. Then it sounds like
yes,
those putting it on the same lowest level as Cars 2.
Yeah, that's a little. Now we really need some context.
Does she realize what she gave Cars 2? Maybe Cars 2 she rated too high. If she's putting Toy Story 4 at 65.
Maybe we should quit criticizing, because maybe that's why she's not giving any more ratings, because we talked about it.
This was not I wasn't criticizing. I was trying to just work through the logic. I was trying to put myself in the mind space of Amber.
Mm.
Well, then
I do have some ratings from Brianna, if you want me to read those.
Sure.
Let me see here. I did text her. So got one rating anyways.
Okay.
For Brianna, she says, I haven't had the chance to rewatch it. They're on their way to a concert. So when I texted her earlier today, they're on their way to a concert. I'm not sure which concert.
I was about to ask, what are they going to see?
Yes, I'm not sure. She said, I'll give it a 70 based on what I remember. So Brianna gives it a 70. Riley has not seen it. And Kayla, let me see, she has, update. She has seen it, but it's been so long she can't remember. So no rating for her either. And the quote from Kayla is, first one is the best. Anything after that sucks.
She's not going to go see Toy Story 5, is she?
I have a feeling she is not pre-purchased tickets to Toy Story 5. It's just a gut feeling. I could be wrong, but I don't think she's going to be in line for Toy Story 5.
Dang.
So those are all the ratings that I got from TikTok and from Brianna.
All right.
Okay.
Cody?
Well, it's time for our favorite game of the show.
Yes.
What did Amalia rate the movie?
Yes. Can't wait.
Toy
Story 3, she gave an 80. Toy Story 2, a 75. The first Toy Story, an 80. So 80, 75, and 80. All right, let's hear the comments.
All right. How do you score a movie that didn't need to be made? Now, I'm actually excited about number 5 because it talks about struggles Now it's so much more real. Kind of mad at the redesign of Bo Peep for number 4. The movie just felt kind of pointless. We know Woody gets all upset because he isn't played with, so decides life is better off alone. Like, no. I like it better than Wall-E and Incredibles 1, so that's why I give it a...
So she likes it better than Wall-E and Incredibles. Well, Incredibles 1, 28. Wall-E, 45.
Both. Well, Wall-E's a solid score. I agree with Amalia. So 145. So I'm going to say she gave this one a 50.
63.
She gave it a 45.
Ooh.
So that puts it on par with, what was it?
Yeah.
Wall-E. Of Wall-E. I wonder if she doesn't exactly remember what she gave Wall-E, or she just thinks it's on par. But she said she liked it better. So.
Yep.
But either way, she told me 45.
Perfect. 45 it is.
So, I mean, that, that's okay. A lot of her scores have been questionable in my eyes, but we appreciate the score nonetheless.
Keep them coming.
We appreciate the participation.
Her Wall-E score is dead on.
No.
I think that's the one that's farthest off.
I think you didn't actually watch Wall-E. I don't know what it was you watched, but it wasn't Wall-E.
Oh, go back and listen to the episode. I talked about it. I knew what was going on in that movie. I watched it.
All right. Our scores.
Time in my life I'll never get back.
Oh, gosh.
Let's go farming. Can we be farmers?
I'm going to have a pizza farm. And Kentucky Fried Chicken farm.
Let's see. Live on a cruise ship where everything's taken care of, or become farmers. Let's become farmers.
They've never had to experience drought or a late spring freeze. The fruit trees did not make it through the spring up here because there was freezes in April after it started to warm up.
Yeah. All right.
Better not talk about Wall-E anymore. I don't want to get any more hate mail.
Our thoughts. Yeah. Our thoughts.
Who's first?
Take it away.
Go first.
I'll go first. Huh? Yeah. I'll go first.
All right, Jason.
So I'm going to recap my Toy Story 2 and 3 scores. I gave Toy Story a 100, Toy Story 2 a 97, and Toy Story 3 a 99. So those three are near the very top of my ratings, with Toy Story being at the top, tied with Cars. This one was not so liked as far as the ratings go. It's not a bad movie. You might question what I have rated above it once I give you the score, because I have Cars 2 at 80, which if you go back to listen to the show, my score came up a lot on that one from the first time I saw it to the latest. And it looks like this will be my 19th rated movie out of 20.
What?
I have some ties. I gave it a 77.
77?
Yeah.
Did I hear that correctly?
77. Yep. 20th rated movie, knocked The Good Dinosaur down to 21. So
that seems low.
And it's not because it was a bad movie. I think it comes down to one of my ratings is when I would see this again, like how long I would wait is one of the things I consider. And this one I wouldn't have to watch again this year. Or things like Toy Story or Cars, I would definitely watch tomorrow. I mean, the animation's great. I love the music. So, but 77 is where I got it.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
So,
who's next?
Definitely better than I thought it would be when I first originally saw it.
But
like
still
Cody,
second to last out of the first
21.
Still
second to last out of the first 21. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Interesting.
It'll stay. It won't be second to last for very long because we know we've got some coming up that I believe will be lower. So
you're gonna have Turning Red tied for first.
Obviously, one of the greatest Pixar movies ever.
Followed by another 100 with Lightyear.
Yep.
All right. So am I up or are you going, Cody? You want me to go?
I don't care. Would you like me to go? So
I
you
don't care.
have to.
Would you like me to go? So you don't have to?
I'll go. So to recap, I guess I'll recap the first 3 Toy Story movies since Jason did as well. For Toy Story number 1, I gave it an 85. I'm the lowest out of the 3 of us.
Travesty.
I don't think 85 is a bad score. For Toy Story 2, it jumped up to a 93. For Toy Story 3, it jumped up to a 98.
Wow. There's a progression going on here.
Toy Story 4, 100.
Are we gonna go back the other direction? What's gonna happen here? The suspense is killing me.
Trash. No, I didn't think this movie was trash. I give this movie a 94.
94. Okay.
I was too early.
I just wanted to play with the sounds. All right. 94.
94.
All right. So where does that put it on your...
That puts it tied for 9th.
Okay.
I also have Ratatouille as at a 94.
All right. We got 85.5 average for us so far. We'll see if James brings it up a little or brings it down a little.
Well,
probably not up, but we'll see. That's my guess.
So to recap for the first 3 Toy Stories, since both of you chose to do that, and since I think I did it for some of the others as well. Toy Story, I gave 100. First movie, I thought it was fantastic. I loved it. Toy Story 2. Sorry, hold on a sec. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not.
Yeah.
Yes. Someone's
emergency
child
broadcast system. Yeah.
Public safety alert. Missing person reported in area. That's odd. Okay. So, Toy Story, the very first one, 100. I loved the movie. It was fantastic. Toy Story 2, I gave an 89. Still enjoyed it, but not as much as the first one. Toy Story 3, I actually enjoyed a little bit better than Toy Story 2. It did have an awesome ending. I did think that it was the perfect buttoning up of that trilogy. I gave Toy Story 3 a 93. For Toy Story 4, I did enjoy it. Animation, of course, fantastic. It just keeps getting better and better and better. I did like the story. I did like some of the new characters. I did dislike, as you guys were mentioning, that not all of the cast was as prominent in this movie, and I love the supporting cast. I mean, they're there, but not as much as they have been in the past. But I love Duke Kaboom. I think he's great. Forky, I think, is trash. He was a little annoying to me. But he was funny, too. You know, the whole carry me. That was hilarious. So Toy Story 4, I did enjoy it. I gave Toy Story 4 an 89.
So it brings it up a little.
So that does bring it up a little bit, yes. So that does make it tied for 11th with Toy Story 2, because I put it on the same rating as Toy Story 2. Didn't realize that until just now, but it is tied for 11th with Toy Story 2. So I think the Toy Stories I'm pretty consistent with. Love the first one because the first one was just so unique, and just getting introduced to that world was fantastic. But I still enjoyed Toy Story 4. I would watch it again. Love Duke Kaboom. I love the relationship between Woody and Bo Peep. I think it's great. I think it's funny. So those are my thoughts.
All right. So we got an average of 86.7 for the host. Puts it at our 15th rated movie. Is it tied with anything? Usually with the averages, you don't get a lot of ties.
Nope. That 77 really dropped it.
It did, yeah. About to where it should be. All right.
Friends
James,
and family ranking.
Go ahead.
21st for the friends and family, and then
really,
ours combined. Yeah, it is last.
Yeah, thanks to Amalia.
Thanks to Amalia not having as many ratings this time. Did you find any from Marsha or Katie or anybody?
I looked. It was from Coco.
So between Amalia and Amber, they just kind of torpedoed Toy Story 4 into 21st place. Which means that combined, Friends and Family, along with ours, it's 19th, which is right around where Jason has it. Jason has it on 20th as 20th on his list, so very close.
Yeah. All right. So next, we move on to the classic Pixar film Onward. James, have you seen it?
I have seen this one.
Okay. All right.
Really?
I have.
That's surprising.
Yep.
So that'll be our next one. Came out in March 6, 2020. So about 6 years ago.
I don't know why I saw it or where I saw it, but I definitely saw it.
I know why and where you saw the next one after Onward.
After Onward was Soul. We were at Robin Brooks for that one.
We were in Texas, yeah.
Disney Plus Premier Access.
Yeah.
You had to rent it. You had to pay for it on Disney Plus.
And it was good. Soul was good.
Yeah, we were out there for New Year.
A couple of weeks.
So
yeah, it was good. I think I don't think everyone stayed awake during the entire thing, but I did, which is very unusual.
Yeah, it is very unusual.
Yeah. All right.
I don't think I've ever seen Rob make it through an entire movie awake, like ever.
He spent too much time around you growing up, and he's learned.
You can always count. If you ever go and visit Robin Brooks' house and you go into the media room upstairs where they got the big screen, it doesn't matter what you put on. You can count on one thing. Within 30 minutes, you'll be hearing. That'll be Rob sleeping.
It could be the loudest movie with the loudest sound effects and crashes and explosions, and that's awesome. Hey, Brooke, if you're listening, you have to let Rob listen to that impression.
And then he'll wake up and go downstairs and get everybody ice cream.
All right.
Yes, onward and upward.
Yes.
To infinity and beyond.
And beyond.
All right. Well, that's all we got on Toy Story 4. Go see Toy Story 5 in a couple weeks. Help me beat James.
Shortest episodes ever.
Yeah, it's by the time we get out
for
here,
a while. 1:30. Anyway.
Yeah. No breaking news. You guys see anything?
I did not.
All right.
Haven't been looking, so I'll say no.
All right.
There was an earthquake in Las Vegas yesterday.
I did see that. Yeah.
I felt it. It was pretty significant.
What was the
I've heard anywhere from 3.8 to 4.7.
Okay. Yeah, decent. You probably feel it. Depending how it was actually centered in Vegas.
No,
it was 15. I heard 6 to 9 miles northwest of Summerlin. So,
okay,
but it was pretty significant. I definitely felt it. I definitely felt the building move. It was kind of creepy.
Yeah. What time was it? Early in the morning or?
No,
were you at home or at work?
Afternoon. I was at work. You could feel the foundation move. It was
interesting.
Like I said, it was significant.
Did it mess up your milling?
No, it did not.
That's
at
good.
1:48 yesterday. That's when it was, approximately. So anyways, that's the breaking news that I got. Something that happened yesterday and has nothing to do with Disney. So
I would have been concerned about my zirconia units in the mill.
Yeah. I didn't even think about it.
But obviously they were fine, huh?
Obviously.
Yeah. Must have been okay. It's like, oh, that's why I had to do all that extra grinding on those units.
No wonder they didn't fit.
All right. I did want to. I need to put the answer to the latest Tuesday Disney trivia question or movie trivia question that I put on TikTok.
Yeah, well, now it's Friday.
I wanted to check if you guys knew the answer. I don't have to put you on the spot.
Let me look at the question.
I didn't even look at what.
I've got it up. If you want me to read it,
You made it up, so you're just making things up.
No, he said, I've got
a real answer.
It's got a real
answer.
answer.
Who is the oldest Disney character still actively used by the Walt Disney Company? This character appears in animation, video games, and theme parks. The oldest Disney character. Well, I think the one that pops into mind, I mean, I don't know, Cody, you got an answer? I mean, I've got one that pops into my mind. I don't know if it's right or not, but.
Yeah, I mean, the first thing that pops in my mind without having to give a lot of thought is Mickey Mouse.
See, and I would say the oldest Disney character still actively used by the Walt Disney Company, I would say Oswald, just because of the fact that Oswald is definitely older than Mickey Mouse, and they didn't retain the rights, and they didn't have the rights for a long time, but they do now, and Oswald does appear in animation, video games, and theme parks. So I would say Oswald.
I feel like saying Oswald is actively used is a bit of a stretch.
They have a new TV series coming out next year about Oswald. Yet,
so to me, that's not actively being represented. It's
I've
in
got
the
a
works
picture
still.
of me and Oswald in DCA.
Yeah, and how you don't see him out and about nearly as much as Mickey Mouse. I'm sorry, but in my opinion, it's a stretch.
Do you want me to
say
read the question? Are we having problems with comprehension
used.
today, Cody? It doesn't say how many times are they appearing in there.
The keyword is
oldest Disney character still actively used.
Yeah, I think it's a stretch to call it actively. I call it, are you active? I'm mildly active. Like you're stretching it a bit.
Are you calling me fat, Cody?
Well,
this just got personal, Cody.
Then I don't think Cody's going to agree with the answer.
Now, I do have another potential guess. I don't know the age of this particular character, so it might not be as old as Mickey Mouse. I'm not entirely sure.
All right.
How can it not be as old as... Do I need to read the question again? How can it not be as old as Mickey Mouse? Who is the oldest Disney character still actively used? And you're saying it might be someone that's not as old as Mickey Mouse? I just don't know
off the top of my head if this character is that old, older, or younger. I know it's an old character.
Who's the character?
I'm thinking of Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh? You think Winnie the Pooh? Well... Okay. Well, I mean, okay, so...
Well, Winnie the Pooh is fairly old, but when did Disney start using Winnie the Pooh?
So you're saying it's Disney created?
Yes.
So when did Disney acquire?
Then it wouldn't be Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
Right.
So the answer, on our TikTok channel, we got a couple answers.
Okay.
We got, I think Donald Duck was the first one. That is incorrect because obviously Mickey even came before Donald.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Oswald,
of course he did.
Which was what James said, and we know Oswald was created before Mickey Mouse. He had Oswald the Lucky Rabbit cartoon series, which was then kind of stolen by their New York distributor. Years later, got Oswald back in a trade with ABC or something that involved sportscaster rights and stuff. It's kind of a cool story if you want to Google it. And then one person said Pete. And Pete is the correct answer.
Is it?
Pete first.
Because what? Pete appears on screen before Mickey Mouse?
He appears in the Alice in Wonderland series, the Alice comedies.
Mm-hmm.
Pete makes his debut in he first appeared in Alice Solves the Puzzle, February 15th, 1925. Obviously the character has evolved over time, just like all the characters have, Mickey, Donald, all that. But he made his debut in the Alice comedies. Is one of the oldest characters, older than Mickey Mouse. For many years, he was absent from the parks, but in recent years, Disney has started giving him a larger presence. Today, you can find him Mickey's Toontown, where he's appeared occasionally since 2023. You'll find references to Pete and Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
Occasionally?
Yeah.
Is that actively being used? Is he actively at the theme park?
Let's see.
I think Pete has more movie and or TV credits than Oswald has.
Doesn't matter.
Here's a few. He was in a lot of the Mickey Mouse cartoons. Chip and Dale. He was in Mickey's Christmas Carol, The Prince and the Pauper, a Goofy movie, an extremely goofy movie, Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas, Mickey Donald, Goofy, The Three Musketeers, and in the short 2013 film Get a Horse.
Get a Horse.
So
interesting.
Well, he was in Goof Troop. Right?
Yep, Goof Troop, 92 and 93. Pete's made many appearances in Disney comics, Mickey Mouse comic strips, Goof Troop, House of Mouse.
House of Mouse, yes.
And he's often typed as he's the villain. But yeah, so that was the answer.
Under your thumb, Goof.
So Pete was what he originally named as Peg Leg Pete.
Peg Leg Pete.
So 3 years before Mickey Mouse. With a little girl named Alice. In her
comedy. Here it says he first appeared as Bootleg Pete.
Bootleg Pete.
Yep. In the Alice comedies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
So there you go. So I'll have to add that. I'll have to add that answer to the thing. So I just wanted to see if you guys knew.
Obviously, neither one of us knew, and obviously, Cody's still trying to figure out the question.
No, I'm not. I understood the question perfectly.
Oswald was a good guess because a lot of people don't realize Oswald came before Mickey.
Yeah, I'm just joking, Cody. I'm just playing around.
I just didn't think Oswald. To me, yeah, I already said it. I don't know how to say it again.
I would say Oswald is just as active as Pete in the parks.
Yeah. It's unfortunate.
Although how active he is in the parks is completely irrelevant to the question.
I feel bad because Oswald is Calvin's favorite character, and every time Calvin goes with us to Disneyland, we can never find him. He's never. I mean, we know where he's supposed to be, but he's never
Doesn't
out.
Sound very active to me.
He's never out when we're there. And then if it's just like me and Marcia, or me, Marcia, and Kaylee, and Maddie, we always see him. So
that's funny.
Yeah.
So you've never seen Calvin and Oswald in the same place?
No. So,
maybe Calvin is Oswald.
He's Oswald. Yeah.
Maybe that's why it's his favorite character. Maybe that's why he's not as active.
He's in Cheyenne a lot. So
he currently resides in Cheyenne after a recent stint in Tokyo.
Yeah. He had fun. So that was good.
Speaking of Tokyo, I'm going to go.
Yeah. It's a long flight.
I'm going to go. We're going to take a week-long trip. Me and a friend of mine. What's going.
The farthest you've ever traveled on plane, James?
On plane?
Yeah.
England.
Okay.
England's the furthest. And I didn't fare too well.
Did you go from like New York to England, or was it like a direct from Vegas?
No, it wasn't direct from Vegas. We flew from Vegas to Raleigh, I think, and then from Raleigh over to England. So I think Raleigh to England is about 8 hours, I think?
Probably
8 or 9 hours. Yeah.
I think one time we flew into Baltimore and it was like 6.5.
Yeah.
6.5 or 7. So
I don't know. I don't know. I just, after a couple hours on a plane, I'm ready to get off the thing.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Like I'm ready to fight people to get off.
Like it might be a different scenario if I had the kind of money to sit in first class, but I don't have that kind of money.
No.
And like 2 hours and it's like, get me off this plane. When we go to Florida, it's like 4 to 4.5, depending on tailwind.
That's about your max.
And it's like, oh, get me off this thing. I am so done.
Yeah. I struggled on the flight to England for sure. I was like,
yeah, because I don't sleep on planes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I do.
I'm out right away on an airplane. I mean, there's been times
I wish I could sleep on a
plane
where
we traveled from England with kids, and I was out before the plane took off from the runway. And Marcia's looking over at me like, what the hell are you doing? We got kids.
If I'm flying by myself, I will sleep on an airplane. And I don't care if I snore. I have no shame. I don't care.
You don't know those people.
But if I'm flying with Teresa, she will not let me sleep because I start snoring and she just keeps elbowing me. Just elbows me and elbows me. And it's just like, I just sit there just like.
I wish I could sleep because it would make the time go by so much faster. And I remember going to Tokyo when I went to Tokyo in 2017, and it's like I had watched like 3 movies and it's like we're still not there. And I'm like,
and yours was just a layover, right? Like a long layover.
It was a long layover. Yeah, it was like, I don't know, 18, 20-hour layover. I was on our way to the Philippines, so I wasn't in Japan that long, but I did go from, I can't remember if it was LA or San Francisco to Tokyo.
Yeah.
We're going to go for a week.
That
actually, or you hope one day?
No, we're going to go. I'm not sure exactly when, but we are talking about it, and we are going to plan it, and we're going to go.
See, if I go, I want to go for, I kind of want to go for the 2 weeks like Calvin did, so I can get some time at Disneyland.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also things I want to see in Japan. I want to go to Hiroshima and Nagasaki and to where he went, Kyoto, where he took the hot bath and stuff. I want to do stuff. He said that was his favorite thing.
You guys don't have hot water at your house?
No, it's like a hot springs. Like it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
You should really pay your electric bill and turn your water heater on.
It's like a hot springs. So
did he wear a kimono?
I don't know. I think he was naked. I think he going naked.
Okay. This conversation is going the wrong direction.
I think I'll have to ask him. He sent me pictures of no, he was dressed.
Of him naked?
No.
Anyways, thanks for listening to the Talking Disney podcast.
Oh, no.
Jeez.
No, he sent me pictures of them like in their like an outfit that looked like some typical Japanese outfit, but I think those come off before you get in. But they're very strict there, from what my sister was saying, like tattoos and stuff.
You have to cover them up.
Yeah, it's getting a little lax now, she said, but a lot of beaches they would go to, a lot of places like that, like the hot springs, you can't do it if you have tattoos. You have to cover them up because tattoos are banned in those places. Years ago, that's how they would keep, because the only people in Japan who had tattoos were the gang members. The Japanese gang members. So that's how they kept them out of those facilities, by just banning tattoos. So they would, obviously they just open their own facilities. Like this will be a gang one. So, but she says, yeah, they're very strict on a lot of times on tattoos, and stuff. So
Jason's like, I want to go to Japan because I want to get naked in the hot springs.
Isn't that a good enough reason?
Is it a communal hot spring?
I don't think so. I don't know. I'll have to ask him. He came home Tuesday night. We stopped and got him some dinner.
Probably exhausted.
He can't. Yeah, he was traveling for like 21 or 22 hours.
How did he like the food there?
He liked it. Yeah. Yeah. He didn't send us a lot of pictures of like strange stuff. He tried. He sent us a picture. Hey, look, I'm eating Wendy's. Hey, look, I'm eating KFC. You know, but he did. Nice. He did eat some of the.
They do really like KFC over there.
He said KFC was awesome there, a lot better than here in the States.
Really?
And even when we were in England and we ate KFC, it was a whole lot better.
It's because the United States puts all kinds of crap in their food.
Probably, yeah.
It's way more processed in the United States than it is anywhere else.
So yeah. So he ate some of the cuisine, the Japanese cuisine.
Ramen.
I don't know. He came home Tuesday. We got him some Taco Bell. He fell asleep here, so he just stayed the night at our house. He didn't even go back to his apartment. He said he fell asleep around 12:30, and he slept until like 2:00 the next day. Like he was out for like 14, 15 hours.
Except for after the Taco Bell, that 1:30 a.m. quick bathroom trip. Gotta get in the bathroom.
And then I took him home around 4.
Where's the accessible beige?
To his apartment, and then he couldn't sleep that night because his body was just all screwed up. So he actually ended up calling off work the next day. Tried to stay awake all day, and then he went back to work today. So he hasn't been over to really talk to us because we picked him up at like 10:15 from the airport. He came home, ate his dinner. Marcia went to bed. She was tired, so I think we're going to do a little barbecue on Sunday. So he can come over and tell us all the cool stuff that he did.
Nice.
But he definitely said his favorite thing was the hot springs. He said it was so relaxing. So, like, dude, we got hot springs in Wyoming. You can drive up there.
Yeah, I'm going for the Disney trip.
Yeah,
I'm going for the Disney parks.
Are they nude hot springs in Wyoming?
No, bathing suits. So
it's not going to be nearly as relaxing then.
Probably not. Yeah. he's gonna get naked and they're like, "Hey, sir, we can't do that here." He's
You're
like, "Oh,
about to get arrested. Dude.
I've been to Japan. This is how we do it over there." So,
when he got off the plane and he went up to you guys, was he bowing?
No, he said he did bow a lot.
Did he?
Yeah, I was like, get used to it. So when he got back, I was like, "So how often did you bow?" He says, "All the time." Shook his head. But he had a good time. So
that's cool. I mean, it's cool to go experience other cultures and and that's so different, just the culture and the environment compared to where we live. And
he wasn't a huge fan of Tokyo, the city per se, as far as the other places they went, because they were away from the city and smaller towns and villages and stuff. And he said he preferred those. Tokyo was cool, but he preferred being a little away from the city and not as fast paced. And so
that's cool.
Yeah, it would be a trip. That was one of the places I wished I would have got stationed at when I was in the military. Instead of going to England twice, I wish we kind of would have went to Japan once. So, and we would have been there that second time, and you could have came and saw us, James. Because you came seeing us in England when that was our second tour there.
Yep.
And England was very cool too. So
Audrey could have graduated high school in Japan.
Yeah. England was cool. I am glad that we got to go visit and do a little sightseeing.
I wish you guys could have been there a little longer. We could have gone down to France.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
Yeah, it's not a far drive.
But I saw France. I mean, we saw them from the cliffs of Dover, right? I mean, that's what's right across.
You can see right across there. Yeah, I forgot we went there. Yeah, that's actually where you catch the ferry to go over to France.
Yeah,
so
that was cool.
Yeah.
That was cool.
I think it was 8 or 9 hour drive from our house in England to Disneyland Paris. So not too bad. I mean, it was through the country and in our whatever 2006 Tahoe or whatever we had at the time. So
it's especially not that bad when you're sitting in the back seat sleeping.
Not at all. Not at all. So
which is what I would have been doing if we had driven there.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I mean, that's what you did on the tube. I've got pictures of it.
That is for sure. Mind the gap.
Yeah. So yeah, he had fun. So
cool.
If he would have went to Disneyland, he would have been a guest on the show, and he could have told us about Disneyland in Tokyo. But he didn't want to go by himself, and he went with non-Disney fans. So me,
AKA losers.
Me, if I'm in. I mean, Cody was there for like 14 hours on a layover, and he made his way over to Disneyland from the airport. So,
true Disney fan. True Disney fan.
If I'm there for any amount of time, even if I just get to spend one day, I would definitely.
I was like, I don't know when I'll be in Tokyo again.
Yeah.
I cannot miss this opportunity. And it wasn't like, it'd be one thing if it was like a 2-hour layover. Right. It just wouldn't have been possible.
No.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think we had like 12 hours that we could comfortably be away from the airport.
Yeah, and it's not that far from the airport.
It's not that far.
No, I think the hotel.
And it's not that expensive. At least it wasn't in 2017.
The hotel he stayed at was about, when I looked on the map, it was about 22 minutes from Disneyland. The hotel he stayed at the beginning and at the end. And when I looked up the exchange rate and the price, it would have cost him about $80 to get in. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, before we get out of here, we kind of got off topic, but that's okay. If you want to check out our social media, website, etc., head over to our Linktree page. It has everything: Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, our emails, our website, www.talkingdisneypodcast.com. And the address to our Linktree is linktr.ee/Talking Disney Podcast. So Linktree with a dot between the R and the E.
If you're watching on YouTube, there's a QR code over one of my shoulders.
All right.
Are you sure it's not right here?
Or is it?
It might be now.
Over here. All right, let's get out of here.
Yes, and thank you for listening.
Yes,
we appreciate everybody.
Thanks.
We appreciate everybody as
Cody
is culturally appropriating.
No, that's just a sign of respect. So, if you've watched any of the movies we talked about, send us your thoughts. TalkingDisneyPodcast@gmail.com. if you want to check out the next one, Onward, send us an email or check out our TikTok where James should be getting a post up, and you can just throw your comments on there.
Yep.
And stay tuned for next Tuesday's Disney movie trivia. So, all right, that's all we got. Thank you. And until next time, we will talk to you later. Bye.
Carry me.
I can't let you throw yourself away.
All right.